Hello everyone, welcome to a new process video. As you can see here, this is a little bit of a different layout happening. I've got a 3x12 over here. Now this is misleading. I printed this enlarged 6x9 photo, thinking I was going to do a 6x12 page on this side. This is a case where the plan that I made in the beginning is not what's going to happen in the end. When I was going through this album, by the time I got to this layout, I realized okay, this album is getting pretty full already and I'm only to the halfway point. So I have decided, as lovely as this is, I'm actually going to reprint, shrink it down to a 3x4 so that it fits in here, and I'll do a flip instead. And that eliminates this entire page, because the other problem was I had nothing to go on this side. I wasn't sure what I was going to put there, because with the other layouts I had before it, nothing really jumped out as to what would go there. I figured, I'll fill that in later. I'll find something. I never did. And now here I am. And so it says to me, you know what? It's probably better to just do less is more. Cut back. It's a lovely photo. I will give it to my friend who traveled with me, and she can have it and hopefully use it. She does traditional 12x12, so this would be great for her. But I'll shrink it down to 3x4, and then I'll end up with only this layout. As you can see, I've already picked out that I want this journal card. Now I'm going to need 2 cards, because when I size this down, reprint, and have a flip, I need something else that's going to go in there. So this may probably go on top, photo in between, and another journaling card here. I'm not sure, but I think that's what will happen. And then I also have pulled these stickers because they certainly match the motif here. Very sort of gold, cream, white, black. However, I also want to work in some blue because there is some here in the ceiling. You can see it here as well. It won't be as prominent, obviously, when I shrink this down, but it will still be there. And there's also little bits of it peeking through. And I just feel like if I keep it to this, it's too bland. It needs something, so that pop of blue could really help. So before I even pick out any of the other card items that I need here, I wanted to pull out some embellishment type things that were blue. So far I found 2 that I might be able to use. This one, I like that it's just a baby blue and it says great day. This was a great day, so that's appropriate. And then I have this, which I really like, that it has white and blue. The only problem is it's pretty big. I'm not sure that I could get away with that on another card because it takes up so much space, but I love the look of it. So I may go and search for something similar but smaller. I don't know that if I even have that, but maybe. I don't know. But so at least I have these to start with. It gives me an idea of some blue that I might be able to work in there. I could also go with a slightly, not quite aqua tone, but almost, if I had to, just to brighten it up a little bit, but we'll see. Okay, I'm excited because I found a bunch of stuff that I might be able to use here. So I pulled these stickers first, and I like this one that says, "This was good." It was, so that certainly is fine. It's not very exciting though, oh, this was good, great. No, it was fabulous. Look at it. So I'm keeping it in reserve. I'd like to find something a little more jazzy, as it were. I found this. I like this that says, "So very happy here." It's the right color. I really like this, but I'm not sure the style of this. It's very modern, very geometric. I'm not sure that goes with what I have here, but I like it. And then I just have this one, Discover. Again, this is a huge embellishment for small pockets. Not sure about that. Noteworthy. Now, that's more descriptive than "this was good." So maybe this one. Breathtaking view. I'm sure this was meant more for something outdoors, but I could make it work. This one just says, "Love this photo." It has a heart, which I like. This one is an arrow here, there, everywhere. The only thing about this is I don't like that it would point to something, because on the next layout, we're onto a different area. It's still the Venetian, but it's a different area. And then I have this little ticket here that says "Emit 1." And when I bought these as digital files, I didn't realize that they all had different words here on the end. This one says "Poolside," which I'm sure it's meant for something summary, but there is a pool at the Venetian. So these are all contenders. I just have to figure out how could I make them work. I have reprinted that large photo I had. Now it's down to 3x4. You actually can still see the blue pretty well. So I think I'm actually going to switch the order of photos. I thought this was going to be, on the left-hand side over there. I think I'm actually going to put it now here. at the bottom so that it's kind of kablam right in your face, that you see it and it's not under a flip. So I want that. Then I was toying with putting this up here because I like this a lot, but I realized it's the same style and shape as this. So I think this is going to have to go underneath in the flip somewhere. So I'm holding that out for that. But then I have to figure out, do I want this on top or this one? And I think I want to switch to that one. These just look more grand. I think they give a sweeping view of the main hall and the dome. And, you know, if this one isn't out front, I think it's okay. So maybe I'm going to switch it and put it behind here. And then I'll need another card of some type to go here because I don't know that I have another photo I really want to showcase from the main entry. But I don't know. I can look and see, but I think this is my basic design. Lo and behold, I did decide I wanted to print another photo. So I pulled this one. Originally, I didn't think I would use it. It's kind of a weird angle because I was shooting up at the ceiling, but I like that it has more blue in it. It even has some red, so it brings in more color, and I like that. So I just picked a random background card that I had in the Project Life app so that I could get two on there, printed it out. I'm sure I'll use this for something. Won't be for this, but I'll use it for something. Because of the way I want this to look, I think I am going to use this style of photo flip, and I want one that will flip sideways because then when this opens, it will actually look like so. You'll see this on top and it'll flip this way and you'll see those side by side, and then you have blue, blue, blue. It gives a nice visual triangle just with the photos by themselves. Because there was a natural visual triangle in the photos already, I decided this photo needed a little bit more blue. It needed more of the pop because they all have it, and this one, it has it, but it's very, very subtle. So I decided to use that Noteworthy piece on this one. So that is how it'll look when it's all opened. I really like that. And I think part of the reason I like it so much too is that the font is white. It brings in like the white from the dome and the lighting here, as well as here. I just think it works really well together. So I'm very happy with that. I feel like maybe I need something else. I'm just not sure what, because these are so busy, the photos, that I don't want to overwhelm them, but I feel like it's kind of plain. Now, when this is over, once again, I will have nothing here on top. So I'm wondering if I should enhance this card somehow so that you have something when you're looking at the front and something when the flip is open. That's what I'm thinking, but I just don't know that any of these are going to work on here. I think I may have come up with a solution. I was trying to figure out what I could do, and I thought, you know what? I don't really need the date here. I have it multiple times for this day. Could I cover that up with something? And I think I can. I pulled out these. These were actually sitting at the top of my desk, and I sort of forgot about them. But it's a bunch of just little pennants, different colors, designs, patterns. This one was in there. It's a pretty close blue, perhaps a little bit brighter than this, but I thought maybe I could just put it not quite flush to the bottom, but almost, and cover up that date. Put a staple in here, maybe find a little heart or star or something to put on there in these same colors. I still haven't used these stickers over here. This says scenic route, so I can't really use that one, but maybe there's something in here that would work. But just to add to that little pennant, and then maybe this is all done. On this sheet of stickers, I did find one phrase that I thought might work. I was looking more for a shape, but I didn't find anything there that I liked for that, so I decided to go with a word instead. This one just says wandering. And I think because it's black too, it works if I just overlap it over the pennant like so. Actually, I can just do it right now. Left-handed, so it's easier for me to do it this way to get it all lined up the way I want it. Is that good? Oh, no, still a little crooked. Right above the line there. There we go. Okay. There. I like the way that looks. And so this will be in the back. This is the flip, and it would sit like that. All right, I have everything put together here, so now I'm just going to attach the flip. So I just remove the adhesive here. And then I line it up as best I can. Sorry, my printer's making noise. It's resetting after I printed those photos. All right, so then I stick that down. And as you can see, stuck to my table a little bit there. This is slightly wider than the gusset that's allowed here. I'm totally fine with that. So what I will actually do is I will cut this off. I just have a junky scissors here. I'll cut off the excess. It'll still have plenty of adhesive to stick. And then also I will use my crocodile to punch a new hole in this for when it goes into the album. I actually decided to try something new here. I wondered, what happens if you fold it over? Will it stay? So I tried it. Right now, it's mostly staying. The ends want to pop up a little bit right here. However, I'm wondering if once I put it in the album and it's flattened and it has some weight on top, this is about halfway, that weight will help keep it down. If it irritates me and it pops back up, I can always just pull it out, cut it off, which was my original plan. But for now, I think I'm going to try it and see how it works in the album, if it'll actually lay flat. But now you can see, here's what we ended up with here. So this is one where the end result turned out very different than what I originally planned, but I'm happy with it, and it allowed me to eliminate an entire sheet protector, which is great. So here's another one finished for Vegas. Thanks for watching.